Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Cardinals rebuild. Currently, we're 2-2, and looks like we actually did win a weekly award last week. I'm guessing that's why it showed up. And it was actually Drew Lock winning Quarterback of the Week, which is fantastic. And also, Damon Harrison with 5 sacks, 6 tackles there. That is probably the best week he's ever had in his entire career. That is a phenomenal week there from Damon Harrison. But we've got the Steelers this week. I don't think there's been any changes in the team since last time. We're still looking pretty decent. I mean, offensively, we're okay. Our receiver core is good. Our running back situation is good with Davy Johnson. And Noah Fant isn't actually starting at the moment. I think we'll put him in for this game. But Ricky Seals is having a great season up till this point. He's been absolutely outstanding, to be honest. He's been probably one of our best, or secretly one of our best players on offense. In the sim, he seems to be doing phenomenally. Defensively, this is how we are looking. D-line's looking pretty good. Nick Bosa and Chandler Jones are both doing very well on the sack front. They both seem to be containing the quarterbacks pretty damn well. Also, cornerback-wise, Pat Pete, Buda Baker, and DJ Swearinger have also been pretty good. Linebacker core as well. I mean, to be honest, everyone on defense has been doing pretty well. Scheme fits at 95% on defense, 92% on offense. So that side of things, we're also doing well. So I'll quickly just do the training. With the player negotiations, I'm sure we'll have a fair few this year. Looking at DJ Swearinger, Nkemdiche, and DJ Humphries to re-sign. And also we are going to be, well, I mean, we'll get rid of all these guys, I think. So we'll be looking to sign a few offensive linemen in free agency. Hopefully some become available. If not, it will be looking towards the draft for them. But yeah, we'll look at those renegotiations around the mid-season mark. Don't want to overpay them too much. But yeah, I'll do the weekly training, and then we'll jump into a big game against the Steelers. Actually got a few little upgrades from the training. We have Odell Beckham here, up to a 98 overall, nearly up to a 99, and that is a nice upgrade. That's pretty much going to put him to 99 on, well, not 99 on everything, but nearly 99 on everything now. 97 catching, 99 spec catch, all route running. He can pretty much run any route in the game. He's the #1 receiver in the league. Nick Bosa with another upgrade. He's flying up, and I mean, the only reason he's flying up is just because he needs so little XP to actually upgrade. He only needs 3,500, and you pretty much get that from the weekly training with Superstar Dev. And also Drew Lock. I mean, I did say I'm going to go Field General last time, but yeah, that's a nice upgrade actually. We want him to get a little bit more accurate. The accuracy's getting there. His throw power is there. So he's looking like a really good quarterback. I mean, he's only 24th in the league apparently, but I think he performs, you know, he's performing a little bit better than that. So yeah, let's jump into the game against the Steelers. We'll play the moments in this one, and I'll see you guys in there.
DJ, all the way. It's a coach. You're immersed in the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, running back David Johnson, fresh off 100 yards on the ground a week ago, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. A moment ago, this Arizona crowd was on its feet. The defensive starters, led by perennial All-Pro Patrick Peterson, were introduced. And they've got a tough one on their hands as they'll square off with the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together.
So I can't imagine this is going to be any. I mean, I know it's not going to be an easy game because the Steelers are an 84 overall to our 79. But we do stop them on defense early on, and we'll jump straight in on the first chance we get here. 3rd and 3. at the 50-yard line. I think we want to start the game. I would like to go for a run, but I just don't trust our line to be able to get a good block in there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Wide open is, I'm guessing that's Noah Fant.
Complete.
And that is a great play there to start off the game from Drew Lock. Straight to third down again. Looks like our offense cannot get anything going.
Nothing here in quarter one.
Hopefully Odell or someone can make a play on this one. He is a lot better than pretty much any corner he's going to come against, especially the Steelers corners, who don't have anyone fantastic in there. So we'll try and scramble, and just can't get it. That is unfortunate. I thought Drew Lock was a little bit faster than that, but we'll take the field goal. And we'll go up 3-0. We'll also go on defence here, just because we don't get too many opportunities to actually get some defensive plays. So it's 3rd and 7.
Third down situation.
So Chandler Jones needs to get a sack. We'll try for that one.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
Okay, no, he is wide open on the left-hand side, I think.
And down to the 20.
Yeah, that was Antonio Brown by the looks of it, who actually might leave the Steelers. That'd be quite an interesting thing to see what happens. And they do still have Le'Veon Bell as well. So we're down 7-6, 14-6. We do need to score on this possession. 3rd and 2.
3rd down stop. In the second.
Hopefully we can get something going here. Hopefully they're going to gamble on us running the ball. So it looks like the left-hand side should be open for a screen.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Unfortunately, it's not open whatsoever. That was a terrible throw, to be honest. It made him run closer to the actual quarterback. It looks like we got a pick or a fumble or something there. So hopefully this can be our scoring possession, our first touchdown of the game.
1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get.
Imagine Odell could get open here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
It's a good first throw though. He does take a big hit over the middle. Well done for him for hanging on.
This time at the 5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just run it with David Johnson. He can pick up some yardage. He's trying to get down. He does get down to the 2nd-yard line. Nearly a touchdown. I don't think he's got many touchdowns this year. But, you know, he's getting a lot of yardage per game that we're actually playing in, which is good to see.
Trying to help out their quarterback after he threw an interception. Good stops on the first 2 downs. It brings up a key.
So we'll try and right that wrong. David Johnson, can he get in for the touchdown? He can. I think that's his first touchdown for a few weeks. So he definitely needed that.
His 5th.
To be honest, that probably is down to the O-line not performing that great. Defensively, unfortunately, they do score again. So we're going down 21-13, potentially going down this score into the half. Odell, if he gets one-on-one, we should probably take it. And they are just manning him up. So hopefully the safety bites down.
Here on 1st down.
It looks like Odell should be open there. And he is, and that is a touchdown. Great play there. We saw he was going to be open on the left-hand side. To be honest, someone else might have been open. I didn't even look. I knew Odell would be open there, just because he had the speed on his guy. And it looks like we actually get a touchdown there. Not sure how that happened. Looked like we punted it. So, we're into the 4th. Hopefully the defense can get a stop here, keep them to a field goal.
Close game. 3rd down, here we go.
So I'll just use her over the middle. I'll blitz CJ Mosley.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's
Oh, I knew it was going there. I just couldn't turn around quick enough. That's entirely my fault. Terrible play on the defense there.
all the way down to the
User game has not been great recently. I just can't quite get the hang of it, and they do tie the game up. So it's the end of the game.
Time winding down. This is
4th and 1. I'm not going to risk that. I will punt it. Don't know why they wanted me to come in for a punt, but we'll punt it. Hopefully it'll be a good punt for us, and we can, you know, trap them really close to their end zone. Oh, actually, that went way further than I thought it would. So not the best punt in the world, but we will take it. They have 3 minutes to get down the field. Hopefully we can stop them on defense. Looks like we can't. They're down to the 20. We're just going to send a heavy blitz here. If they score, they score. If not, we've got our 3 touchdowns, and there is still a chance in this game. And they fumble it and we recover it. What a play, whoever that was who came through. Buda Baker picking up the fumble. And we've got 26 seconds to get into field goal range. We have all our timeouts. So this could be the game-winning drive. Once again, I mean, it's tempting to go to Odell on every play just because he is so good. But we'll see if anything opens up for us here. Looks like we should be open on that side there. Up to the 46. I think we need probably get to around their 30-35 to get into field goal range.
Just that. A big hitter.
Because we do have a good kicker.
Has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st.
We'll just take the easy yards over the middle.
That's complete.
So we do still have one more timeout. We're up to the 45.
Another time.
We just need sort of 10-15 yards on this one.
15 seconds to play in the ball game.
For some reason, they want us to chew clock, which makes no sense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with
so 15 seconds
2nd and 1
to get into field goal range. Now let's go. Can we do it?
Now back to throw.
Oh, that was a terrible throw. That was a deserved pick there.
Probably should have been there first. And it's 3rd down now.
Didn't even see him lurking there, if I'm being honest. I thought he was blitzing.
Just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation.
I don't know if it's worth... Actually, no, I'm going to throw on this one. I was thinking that does look like a nice formation to run against, but I don't know if we'll be able to get enough yards from it.
He'll look to throw.
X is wide open over the middle there, and he takes a massive shot. But that should be... We should be able to get the field goal there, you'd think. We're definitely in range. I'm sure they're going to ice us. 37 yards. It's definitely field goal range. They are going to ice us. It's pretty tense. So I do want to get the win. I mean, it's a big win against the Steelers here.
Everything right now.
If we can get it.
Right foot of Harrison Butker.
Harrison Butker, can he get it? He can. That is game on the last possession. To be honest, I don't think we deserved that one, but that big fumble and fumble recovery was massive there. I'm not sure who caused the fumble, but fair play to them. Looks like pretty much in every picture coming up, we're getting dominated somewhere.
Both teams finding.
But fair play to the Cardinals. We end up winning that one.
They also love baseball games.
Just have a quick look at the stats here. Drew Lock.
4 home runs mixed in.
He had a decent game with 1 touchdown, 2 picks. So David Johnson must have done pretty well. Wait, he only got 1 touchdown as well.
Now on the year, and they'll get to stay put for.
It was just a lot of field goals there.
Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers,
yep, 3 field goals. So fair play for Harrison Butker there, doing very well. David Johnson did okay. Actually, no, that is terrible with that many rushing attempts. Le'Veon Bell had a great game receiving. Vance McDonald went all over us there. Noah Fant with a good game.
Watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Odell Beckham with only 3 catches, but a lot of yards and a touchdown there. And defensively, 2.5 sacks from Chandler Jones, 2 from Robert Nkemdiche, only half from Nick Bosa in there. But that's some good sacks. Chandler Jones has been unbelievable this year. He's getting like multiple sacks a game. I think what I'll do is I'll sim next week, or sim this game coming up, and then we'll have a quick look at the stats and sort of see how the team is doing around the half. Actually, I'll wait to do that around at the midway point of the season. But I can imagine the team's doing pretty well. So Noah Fant has an upgrade. Obviously, we're going to get a vertical threat. He's a scheme fit. For some reason, he's also a team captain, even though he's only just started playing. I mean, and he's only 20. But that was a nice little upgrade in there. Team's looking good. We're 3-2. Division-wise, Seahawks 0-4. That is surprising. So we'll go to next week. See if the Seahawks keep that terrible record going. They are 1-4 now, and we're second in division at 3-1. Obviously, getting ahead of the Rams is going to be difficult. So hopefully, we can play them. So we'll just do our weekly training, weekly awards. Trey Boston got a pick. Got a touchdown. He must have got a pick 6 in there then. And 10 tackles. That's phenomenal. That is a great game from him. I didn't see that. So we actually lose to the Falcons 35-31. That is a tough one to take. That is a tough game though. So we'll have a quick look, see how the team did. That's unfortunate. That's a really close game. Drew Lock, 2 touchdowns, no picks. So that is a good game from him. He did get sacked 4 times though, which is a bit, not good to see. David Johnson, 4 yards per carry is decent. He's not having many rushing attempts, so there's only so much he can do. Receiving, Christian Kirk went off for 2 touchdowns there. That's an unbelievable game from him. Odell doing okay, and Jordan Matthews as well doing alright. David Johnson doing well on the receptions. So it looks like it was a decent game from the team overall. 3 sacks from Robert Nkemdiche there by the looks of it. A pick from Budda Baker and Corey Littleton. Well, they are only sacks of the game. Nope, Nick Bosa got 1 and CJ Mosley got 1. Nkemdiche with 3 sacks. It's a great game from him. So since we're at the bye week now, we are 3-3. We'll have a quick look at the stats around the league, see how we're doing in comparison. Drew Lock, he's doing okay to be fair. After 6 games, that's decent. A lot more touchdowns to picks, which is good to see, especially from a rookie. Rushing wise, David Johnson's doing okay. Nothing fantastic in there though. 4 yards a carry is decent. And around 500 yards at this point. It's okay considering we're not at the halfway point, we're just nearly at the halfway point. Receiving, Odell, as you'd expect, leading the team. With Ricky Seals-Jones, as I said, he's doing really well when he was playing. Playing in there, Christian Kirk. Noah Fant also coming up, but I think between him and Noah Fant, you sort of will rotate them throughout the year and see who ends up doing better. But at the moment, as you can see, their average receptions is very close. But the average per game, Ricky Seals is a lot higher. So, we'll see. But I just want to develop Noah Fant a little bit is the reason why I'm starting him. Sacks, we should have quite a lot because I've seen a lot throughout the games. Chandler Jones with 8.5, Nkemdiche with 7.5, and Bosa with 6.5 already. Picks, 4 from DJ Swearinger already. That probably is leading the league. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Fumbles, I know we have at least 1 because I was there for it, and that was the only one. It was Corey Littleton who forced that fumble. And defensive touchdowns, obviously we know we have 1 from Trey Boston. So we'll check out the rest of the league real quick. See how we're doing in comparison. So defensive touchdowns. That's the only one in the league is from Trey Boston there. That is great to see. Sacks wise, Damon Harrison is leading the league with 9.5 after his 5 sack week. DeMarcus Lawrence also up there, and Chandler Jones and Robert Nkemdiche are also up there, which is phenomenal. I think we're the highest rookie with Nick Bosa. Hopefully that does get him towards Rookie of the Year. Zach Allen's also doing pretty well for the Bills, but he is 2 sacks behind still. And picks, Swearinger leads the league with 4. There's quite a few guys on 2 and a few on 3 though, so I'm not sure if it will stay that way. Receptions, Keenan Allen. He's way ahead yards wise. That is ridiculous. Actually, no, Taylor Gabriel is up there in the yards. Just a lot less catches. Touchdowns, Emmanuel Sanders and Seth Robertson, number 1 and 2. Would not expect that. And passing wise, Deshaun Watson is dominating the league by the looks of it. Where are we on this list? We're still fairly high up there on the list. And with Tom Brady not retiring yet, that means a Patriot isn't going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year when he comes in. But Dwayne Haskins is also doing alright for the Giants. He's phenomenal for a QB. He's probably quite fast as well. Yeah, 86 speed. He'd be great as a user quarterback. Drew Lock's still doing well. So that's how the team looks. Looks like, I don't know if we can look and see what the runnings for the awards are like yet. We can't just yet. But I can imagine we're doing alright in the standings there. So this is the bye week. We'll do the training, we'll go to next week, and we'll do the upgrades next week. So I'll see you guys. So coming out of the bye week, we are going against the 4-2 Rams. Going to be a tough game. We do have some upgrades to do though, which is good to see. Our rookies are actually flying up in upgrades. Nick Bosa has 3. Don't know how exactly he got 3 points there. The training gets him a lot though. Or it gets him a decent amount of XP. But it's just the amount he actually needs to upgrade is so much less than everyone else. That's the only reason he's flying up in the upgrades. 4 awareness there. I don't know how effective that actually is, but we'll keep upgrading speed rusher here because obviously it's working because he's getting a lot of sacks. So we'll see. He has 89 finesse move and 88 acceleration. So we'll get one more in speed rusher. Hopefully his finesse move does go up a little bit. Goes up by 1, but he does get 1 agility, which is quite key for the role he's going to be playing actually. I think his agility is fairly decent anyway. It's already 87, which is really good. So CJ Mosley also has a point. Obviously we're going to just keep him as a scheme fit. Can't imagine he'll be going up too much over the course of the series, but he is a great player, and +1 zone is going to come in really handy. He's up to 80 zone coverage now and 85 speed. That is fantastic. So Field General will go for Drew Lock here. Puts him up to an 82 overall. I'm sure that's some good awareness. It's okay. I did want a bit better upgrades than that, to be honest, but we'll definitely take it. Christian Kirk as well. Got a lot of upgrades on the team because the team's actually doing fairly decently. That's another good upgrade for Christian Kirk there, up to a 79. He's looking really good. Besides release, he's a very solid receiver. Robert Nkemdiche, we'll go for speed rusher. I mean, it won't get him a scheme fit, but it should give him a good upgrade. And as you can see there, +4 block shed and +5 power move. He's already getting tons of sacks, and he actually got finesse move in there as well. So that is a great upgrade for him. That puts his block shedding up to 78, and his finesse moves up to 80. So he is, I mean, he's already fairly usable, but that just puts him on another level. Like, it only put his overall up 1 point, but it does make him a hell of a lot of a better player. Hassan Reddick with another upgrade as well. And the rest of these guys, I don't think they're ones we're ever going to properly use. So we'll just auto upgrade them and go from there. Yeah, against the Rams, this is going to be our toughest game yet. We're up to an 80 overall actually. Our offense has gone up quite a few overalls. Our offensive line's definitely bringing us down. Just a bit unfortunate. I kind of want to start Christian Kirk, but he really is just a slot guy. I mean, just because of... I don't know, could it be okay on the outside? I think I might move him up to the number 2 spot, but make sure he is still the slot receiver. Yeah, he is still our slot receiver. So that's fairly decent. Right. Pretty happy with where the team is. If you guys have made it this far in the video, do let me know by leaving a comment and also liking the video. If you are enjoying the series up to this point, we will jump into the game against the Rams. They are an 80 overall to our 80. I kind of like the Rams colour rush, but I might go with one of their old school unis actually, and with R1. I do kind of like... I mean, I'm not sure exactly what's happening there. I mean, if the outfit actually does that, that'll look pretty cool in the game. Hopefully it does. That looks wicked. All the colours flashing. Anyway, we'll jump into the game against the Rams here. Hopefully we can win it, and I'll see you guys in there. So jumping in against the Rams, this will be our toughest game yet, and I can imagine they're going to score a lot of points on us. So every one of our drives, we've got to get some points. And we do start off 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. So I'm hoping worst case here is we get a field goal. But I'm going to try running right up the gut with David Johnson. Hopefully he can shrug off a few tackles, make something happen. He shrugs off 1 or 2 there, and he does get up to the 4-yard line. And I liked that look actually, so we're going to try and run again. Hopefully they don't pinch the line or anything. For some reason one of their safeties looks absolutely tiny. I'm not sure if that's just, I don't know, something going on there. But we do get a touchdown with David Johnson. Get a nice team celebration. And we'll go from there. That is a good start to the game. Up 6-0. I think that was just our offensive drive. I don't think they had a possession yet. No, we did start. We returned the ball to start with, so that's fairly decent.
As this defense looks to stop
We're up
first and
7 to nothing. They're on our 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, Goff.
Someone surely should be open after that long.
Left side complete to Cup.
It's decent coverage. We broke down on the ball pretty well there,
Give him a couple on the kick.
which is good to see. 2nd and 8
So
at the 13-yard line. I kind of do want to use one of the linebackers just to make a few plays, but I think if I do that and I just get a few picks, I'll just make it really unrealistic.
a play fake to Gurley. Now Goff.
Oh, that could have been a pick. It's a good play from Corey Peters there, shedding off 2 blocks to force Goff to throw it earlier than I think he wanted. Maybe another second or two, and someone would have been open there.
When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that.
I think as long as, well, I mean, they pretty much have to get a touchdown. They can get a first down, but I can't imagine they will in here.
Get a few.
Yeah,
Is that going to be a pick? It should have been. It is a pick. That is a phenomenal pick there by Swearinger. That might get overturned because I think he was already out of bounds. But if not, that is a great pick. It wasn't overturned. He did stay in bounds. That is phenomenal. What a play there from DJ Swearinger.
Looking for a big third.
That's why he's leading the league in picks, I guess. That is number 5 on the year.
Back to their offense.
By looking at this coverage, Noah Fant should have a brief window open on his side. He doesn't. It's not coverage I thought it was.
For Johnson.
And do we manage to get? We don't manage to get the first down. Hopefully they're getting. Well, I think we went for it and we didn't get it actually. It's a very back and forth game. The Rams cannot get moving offensively.
Coming up
The bend don't break style of defense is really working this year,
in the second quarter.
and I absolutely love that. I'm not managing to give up too many yards.
Third, gone.
Can anyone get any pressure on the QB? No one can, but we do stop them from getting the first down. I think they are in field goal range there, just about, and they are. So we get a 2-minute drill. Hopefully we can get something going here.
2 minutes.
I didn't expect it to be a 7-3 game going into the half. I really thought it was going to be a shootout.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. They'll come out
1st and 10, Odell gets
down.
popped
And he's
there.
able to get out
That was
to
an
the
injury
32,
waiting to
brought
happen.
down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On play action, they'll throw.
Nice and open over the middle there. Nice. Slowly moving up the field. We have a minute and a half, so we do have a little bit of time.
It gives him a first down.
Longer than
Quarterback now.
it seems, to be honest. A minute and a half is easily long enough to get out of the field.
10. Looking to throw.
Just over the middle there. That was a big hit from the D lineman there.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him a couple.
Also, look at that. It looks like we've contained Aaron Donald pretty well up to this point. I'm guessing he is in the game.
They're going to look to throw. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll get it down.
So that wasn't a fantastic play there, though.
It'll be a gain of
3rd and 2.
and they're going to have a third down.
I don't know if running it is the right option here, especially towards Aaron Donald. But it's what I'm going to go with.
They'll try and
And there was a nice hole created by the O-line there.
And he's got this down.
Our O-line is performing so much better than you would expect them to.
Yards on that one, it earns him a fresh set of downs. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. On first down.
Wide open over the middle there. Can we truck someone? We can. We'll call a timeout here. We're up to the 17-yard line, so at least we are in field goal range. Sorry I'm not actually speaking too much on this drive, but I am really trying to concentrate because beating the Rams would be huge considering they're a division rival and they are also currently in 1st place against us.
Red zone here. They'll look to
Oh, nearly managed to get that catch there. That would have been really undeserved, but
Odell Beckham, the intended
would have been nice to get.
And it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So bring him back over. Just check what they're doing. Jordan Matthews could have a one-on-one, so we'll try him. And he comes down with it. Great catch there from Jordan Matthews.
Jordan Matthews
Absolutely buzzing with that. That is a great play from him.
winding down.
That's why we wanted him on the outside, just because he's a big, tall-bodied receiver. It looks like offensively, our team's actually doing really well. I mean, we're not helping them too much with the offense. We obviously did do the drive just before the half. But besides that, they're still putting us in really good positions.
He'll drop to throw. And able to find Kirk complete.
Christian Kirk shrugging off tackles there like it's nothing. I think we'll let them play out, and they actually get the touchdown. And defensively, once again, hold them to a field. Defensively, we're doing so well. And as soon as I say that, we give up our first touchdown of the game.
It's a third down situation in the
So 3rd and 10.
time to see if this defense is up to the task.
So hopefully, Christian Kirk will be open on this one.
The play fake.
Looks like he is. Can he get? He can get the first down yardage. Just. He's a lot better in that situation than Jordan Matthews would have been. Just he's got that extra little burst of speed that Jordan Matthews doesn't have. So 3rd down looks like 3rd and 4 or something. 3rd and 6.
Third down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if
When we get this in, it is a 2-possession game. We don't get it in, they still need to get a touchdown and get the 2-point conversion. Looks like we managed to get the first down. That is perfect. Wasting a little bit of clock here. Hopefully it shouldn't give them time to get 2 possessions. And we get the touchdown, so it's 28-13. Our offense once again have the ball. Looks like we had another turnover. We will take the field goal, and it looks like we're going to win the game 31-13. It looks like our defense had a great game. Doesn't look like they did. They did have a phenomenal game, and that's a great little image there. Jordan Matthews coming up with a catch.
Go on the road and win in the National Football.
Joyner getting absolutely trucked by Noah Fant there. We played phenomenally there. That is a game to remember for Cardinals fans, and it was actually in the Rams Stadium.
Oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
3 turnovers as well. And we saw the pick from DJ Swearinger, so we'll have to see who else did what. But the team did do absolutely brilliantly there. Drew Lock had a great game.
Meanwhile for LA,
3 touchdowns, 0 picks to Jared Goff's 1 touchdown, 3 picks. So obviously,
they had to Heinz Field
defensively, very, very strong there. David Johnson with a good game. 4.5 yards a carry is great. Receiving, no one really stands out. I mean, Noah Fant, that is actually a really good game from him, but no one was sort of the number 1 receiver in that game. Everyone pulled their weight, and we got a touchdown from Odell, from Christian Kirk, and the great touchdown from Jordan Matthews, which we saw. Picks, CJ Mosley got 1, Hassan Reddick actually got 1, and DJ Swearinger got 1. And we did only have 1 sack on the day, but that was from Corey Peters. A lot of tackles from TJ Mosley and Trey Boston in there. Great game from CJ Mosley. Well done to the defense. That'll probably be it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, as I said earlier, drop a like on the video. Also, comment down below what positions you actually think I should and want me to draft in the upcoming draft. Or positions you want me to trade for in free agency. But that'll be it from me today, guys. As I said, hopefully you have enjoyed it. I'm actually really loving making this series at the moment. It's good to be back making series. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon for the